Bazinga punks, and welcome back with more of The Big Bang Theory. This is season 9, episode 15. Last time, we finally got to meet Sheldon's Meemaw. She came out swinging for Amy, but thankfully Sheldon was able to have Amy's back. I know that wasn't easy for him. And then we had Raj meeting Claire. Oh boy, this feels like the moment when everything in his romantic life goes sideways. But yeah, full reaction is going to be on Patreon in the link in the description below. Leave a like and let's get started.
If any of you are looking for something to do on Valentine's Day, Amy and I will be streaming our first ever live episode of Fun with Flags.
Penny and I have dinner reservations that night, but any other time, no.
Sorry, Bernie and I are breaking in the new hot tub, if you know what I mean.
Not a clue,
God.
Raj.
Spending Valentine's Day with Emily.
Doesn't sound happy
I'm
about
very
that.
excited about it.
I guess I'm still wondering if Emily and I are right for each other.
Does this have to do with that girl you had coffee with?
You mean the strong, sexy angel I can't stop thinking about? Who can say?
Who can say?
Have any one of you ever broken up with anyone?
Oh. No?
No.
Not really.
You
Yikes.
know, once.
You really gonna break up with her?
Yeah, I think so. Do you have any advice?
Well, I have broken up with my fair share of guys. I mean, how many times did I break up with Leonard?
I stopped counting at 4.
4?
Be prepared for tears.
Oh, I'm gonna do a pre-crime before I go in there. Really dry myself out.
Her tears. Hers.
She meant Emily.
No, I really didn't.
Oh. Okay.
You're seriously breaking up with me?
I just got back with my boyfriend.
But I just broke up with my girlfriend.
Right before Valentine's Day? What an ass.
Please take me back. I love
Oh my
you
god,
so,
Raj.
baby.
Oh my god, Raj.
You were right, tears.
Hey.
I hope people will be around to watch, even though it's Valentine's Day.
I hope you don't get a lot
People
of
who
comments.
are fans of an internet show about flags, trust me, they're around.
I guess that's
Speaking of
fair.
Valentine's, I felt it only right to include your name in the title.
Aw. That's actually sweet.
Dr. Sheldon Cooper and Dr. Amy Farrah Fowler present Dr. Sheldon Cooper's Fun with Flags.
Oh my god. Not what we had in mind.
Question, this is my first hot tub. Is it supposed to come with a rat flopping around in it?
Jeez.
You turn off the jets, I'll get a strainer from the kitchen.
I don't know how to turn off the jet.
I don't know where you keep the strainer.
Alright, switch responsibilities.
Bad news. The maitre d' said it's gonna be at least an hour.
Slip him some money.
It's crazy. We have a reservation.
Hello.
Oh, Leonard.
Just checking again for Hofstetter. Still gonna be an hour?
I'm afraid so.
Okay, thanks.
The money thing. You forgot to do the money thing.
Hey, you may have dropped this.
Oh. Anybody lose a 20?
I did.
Well, that didn't go the way you thought it would.
Live in 5, 4, 3. Oh, wait. Oh, shoot. I already pushed the button. Never mind. We're live.
Nice.
Hello.
Reach out to us with your flag thoughts and flag questions.
Allow us to answer
So many
a few
questions.
quick ones that we get all the time. Yes, I really am a doctor. Yes, she really is my girlfriend.
No, I just blink a lot. It's not Morse code for rescue me. Okay.
We
Here's
have
our
a
first
caller.
call.
What is wrong with me? Why am I so self-destructive?
That kind of show, Raj.
You two look happy. How do you do it?
I think it starts with good communication.
Yeah, but that's not a flag question. Next caller.
Aw, she's trying to help.
I hope you don't think I'm just... I love you so much.
She's doing the
Put this
scooping.
down your robe. It's not moving, but I think it's still alive.
Really?
Well, should we put it back in there a few minutes?
No, it's a rabbit.
A
I need
rabbit?
to save it. I'm gonna wrap it in a towel.
Whoa.
Make sure it's comfortable and warm. If it's just in a hot tub, I'm gonna say check.
Anything else?
If it's not responding, use a warm cloth to wash its face and genitals. Yeah.
Howard.
I'm gonna flirt with him.
I don't know if I'm comfortable with that.
I'm still sleeping with you tonight.
See if you can get a table by the window.
Nice.
We have been waiting a while, and I just...
With all due respect, ma'am, there's nothing I
Ma'am.
can do.
You don't have to call me ma'am.
Okay.
I mean, we're basically the same age.
Are we? Ooh. You don't want that reaction.
How old are you?
I'm 21. How old are you?
Just shut up, Glenn.
Well, that didn't work.
Come on, let's get out of here.
What? Why?
Because I'm young. Let's go.
Because I'm young.
Rajesh,
Oh my God.
it's perfectly normal to have doubts after breaking up with someone.
You know what's not normal? Blubbering about emotions during a flag show.
Sheldon Cooper's
Unless
fun
that
with
emotion is
therapy.
Emily did say I always talk about my feelings too much.
Yikes.
I suppose that could be a legitimate concern in a relationship, perhaps even a red flag. And speaking of red flags,
Oh my God, Sheldon.
check out this.
Oh.
Another caller.
We have another caller.
Also unrelated.
Hello, I want to talk about how lonely I am too.
Kripke!
Wondering if I'll ever find someone to share my wife with.
Your wife?
Preferably
Oh,
Asian, 18 to 24, no fatties.
shut it down. Shut it down.
All comments in question should be flag related.
Is my pole flag related?
I'm gonna say no. Sheldon's just staring into the abyss.
I don't see why not.
What? No, what? Sheldon. No. Aww.
Eating, that's a good sign.
If it was a rat, we were gonna kill it.
until you can go swimming again. Should we name him?
We're gonna
It's
keep him?
Valentine's Day. How about Valentino?
Wow.
Peter Rabbit, Roger Rabbit, Valentino Wallowitz Rabbit.
Don't let it bite you.
Hair. Son of a bitch, he bit me. Wild rabbits can have rabies.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Well, why'd you put your finger near its mouth?
Poor judgment, obviously.
How could
He's
smart
so
people be so
little, I'm
dumb?
sure it's fine.
How can it be fine? I just got attacked by a clearly anti-Semitic wild animal.
Yes, any attack against Jewish people is anti-Semitic.
It was freaking amazing.
Aww.
Glad you're feeling better.
When was the first time someone called you sir?
Never.
6th grade, but
Oh.
I wore a sport coat and carried a briefcase. So.
Where did
31
all that
now.
time go?
You watched The Bachelor a lot.
Yeah, go ahead and make jokes, but your 30s are almost over.
Oof.
No, they're not.
You're
Aren't
closer
they?
to 40 than you are 30.
Let's do something fun tonight.
Won't make us any younger.
Well, so maybe not, but someday we actually will be old, and we'll look back on this night and remember what a good time we had.
Okay, like what?
He has good ideas sometimes.
I know. Food fight!
I was just praising you, you dumbass.
I'll keep thinking.
That glare.
I know you both feel bad about being alone, but
You know, speaking of ending relationships, when British Honduras became Belize, they designed a new flag with a tree on it. And I would like to hang myself from that tree.
Wow.
When you and Sheldon split up, didn't you start dating someone right away?
well, I wouldn't say right away.
And actually, it was 3 different men.
3 different men? Damn, girl, way to give the milk away.
Oh, looks like we just lost Kripke.
No, actually, I'm still here.
Oh.
Oh, looks like we just lost Kripke.
What if he's just pretending?
The flag of the Isle of Man is nothing but 3 legs sharing a weird pair of underpants.
Why would that help him?
You think you got problems?
Maybe someone in our audience would be interested in meeting Rajesh.
Not after.
I can attest that he is a kind, handsome, intelligent,
parents, don't forget rich parents.
spoiled
Spoiled.
astrophysicist who not only...
Oh boy.
Hi, you're on Fun with Flags.
Hey, I think I got cut off.
We could go dancing?
Are you actually gonna dance?
Of course.
Yeah, no one wants to see that.
No, come on.
Hey, there's a screening of Moulin Rouge. I heard the crowd sings along and stuff.
That sounds fun. When's it start?
Is that a young people thing?
Midnight.
You want to be up past midnight?
You know what? Let's do it.
Okay, great. It's sold out.
Oh, thank God.
It's okay, you're old now,
Rabies and
leading
rabbits
into it.
is-
If you're really worried, we'll take him to the vet and have him tested.
Thank you. Okay, there is a test. All they have to do is
Cut off the head.
his head and check his brain.
Yep.
Oh, that's where his little nose is.
You could still keep the head, I guess, if you want.
Showing any symptoms, I'll just go to the emergency room to be safe.
Howie, this is just your
Cut off your head.
hypochondria.
When I sat on the mute button and thought I'd gone deaf, that was my hypochondria.
You couldn't say anything out loud to make sure you could hear it.
We'll find another time to tell him I'm pregnant.
Whoa. Should you go in hot tubs when you're pregnant?
I didn't realize it was gonna hurt this much.
All right.
Not as much as this is hurting Sheldon.
Nothing about this is fun. And no one wants to talk about flags. But I haven't spoken in over 10 minutes. Did Dr. Amy Farrah Fowler present with? Pain has an evolutionary purpose. It provides information from the environment that behavior isn't good for us.
Like when I fell in love with that stripper and bought her a Prius.
I'm just gonna push all the buttons today.
Raj, when Amy and I were broken up, I also suffered. I'm grateful for having gone through it.
Uh-huh.
Really?
Yes. I believe our relationship now is stronger than ever.
He's gonna take that as a sign to get back with
We
Emily.
were apart.
We are young and fun!
He's changing the name again. What is it now? It's back with fun.
I stand corrected. Fun.
Fun with.
Congratulations on a successful live show.
And a lovely Valentine's
Successful.
Day.
Okay, cool. Nope. Pay for your mistakes.
Cleanup is not young and fun.
Confetti fight!
Man doesn't learn. Her angry face.
Did you know the singular of confetti is confetto?
Yes.
Interesting. And when would you use the singular?
I'm glad you asked. Amy, you have a confetto in your nose.
So Raj is single now. Well, Raj's breakup felt super abrupt. He and Emily have been together for like a year and a half, and he dumps her and tries to get with Claire, and then tries to get back with Emily in like a 30-second montage. It feels like too short of a goodbye. And so he only dumped Emily so that he could be with Claire, but he'd rather be with Emily than be alone. Not a good reason to stay with someone, and part of me wants to give him some slack because he literally learned how to talk to women a season and a half ago, but he is a little bit of a headache sometimes. And then he called into the first live episode of Fun with Flags. Probably not the right time and place for that. And I was also thinking, like, does Raj not feel embarrassed talking about how sad and lonely he is to everybody? But that was assuming the show got any viewers, which, other than Kripke, I'm not too sure about. And yeah, Kripke's lonely too, which he is a grade A creep, so I can understand why. The show itself was frustrating for Sheldon. Amy was trying to sympathize and listen to Raj, and Sheldon was probably a little too dismissive, but I do think in real life you like create that boundary and say like, hey, sorry, we're in the middle of something. Let us get back to you right after this so that we can give you our full attention. What if there's just that one flag enthusiast for whom the show is like the highlight of their week and it was just completely thrown off the rails? That would really suck. Heck, that's probably the case for Sheldon. Hope Raj will feel better soon though, and hope they actually get to talk to him more off screen. Howard's whole thing with the hot tub was funny. Glad he found himself a partner who appreciates his shenanigans. He flashed her and like jiggled all about. And then there was the rabbit. Totally on board for helping injured animals, but don't put your hand near its mouth to play with it. You're risking your own health and the health of the animal, because of course Howard was going to get bitten, and they get to find out that to check for rabies, you have to cut off their head. The rabbit's, not Howard's. But the storyline ends with the reveal that Bernie is pregnant. We'll actually get to see them be parents if they have the kid by season 10. That'll be really fun. Unless Howard dies of rabies, of course. And then Penny and Leonard had themselves a fancy dinner reservation that they couldn't get seated for, which, I don't know, I've never had problems with reservations being late and having to wait for a whole hour. Like, I get it's Valentine's Day, but still. And I feel like every sitcom has that, like, slip the waiter some money to grease the wheels thing, and Leonard winds up losing $20 to this random guy who said he dropped it. And then Penny was a little sad that she's not super young anymore. Of course, next to the 21-year-old, of course she's going to feel a little older. I like where the show ended, though, with Leonard and Penny just doing something easy and comfortable. Like, don't get me wrong, doing something fancy and romantic is great. But I'm more practical, though. Like, let's do that another night when it's not the busiest night of the year. And yeah, they got some drive-in fast food and just enjoyed it together. And I was in the middle of praising Leonard for having a good idea, doing something young and fun so that they have fond memories of it in the future, and he throws his food in his wife's face. Making me eat my words. And then he threw confetti at her at the end of the episode as well. For such a smart guy, he does some very not smart things. Alright, question time. What does friendship mean to you? I feel like I've answered something similar before, but I think that was more like what qualities do you look for in a friend, whereas this is like what does friendship mean to me? It means a lot. I'm close friends with only a very few people. They're my support system. I save things that I like doing to do with them. My closest friendships are like basically platonic versions of romantic relationships. We care deeply for each other. I don't know what else to say about that, but anyway, thanks for watching. Full reaction on Patreon in the link in the description below. Leave a like, and I'll see you guys next time with more. Bye, friends.